In the fall of 1957, the Ravencroft estate went silent. No lights, no smoke from the chimneys. A neighbor reported hearing organ music playing at 3:11 a.m., but by sunrise, the family was gone. The only thing left behind was a broken grandfather, clock ticking backward, and a portrait with all the faces scratched out. The Ravencroft family was old money. Their estate, perched on a wooded hill in upstate New York, loomed like something out of a Victorian painting. Gothic towers, arched windows, ivy strangling stone. Built in 1890 by Patriarch Edgar Ravencroft, it was a place of mystery and rumor. Newspaper archive, the Millfield Herald, April 3, 1902. Local children speak of ghostly figures in the Ravencroft orchard. Groundskeeper claims to hear sobbing near the well at night. Police dismissed claims as superstition. The family made its wealth in textiles, specifically military uniforms. But by 1920, whispers circulated about unethical labor practices. That same year, Edgar's wife, Lenora, died under unclear circumstances. Diary entry, Lenora Ravencroft, June 2, 1919. Edgar keeps the cellar locked. He says it's for the wine. But I saw him down there last night, with a book. It looked old, bound in leather. The air upstairs smelled like burnt iron when he came back up. They had 3 children, Cecilia, Thomas, and Alaric. All were brilliant. All were odd. Locals rarely saw them. But during harsh winters, townsfolk who delivered supplies noted strange sounds, chanting, music that never seemed to have a source, and once, a burning smell from the snow-covered roof. In 1937, a housemaid fled the estate, barefoot, bleeding. Her police interview was sealed. But decades later, it was leaked. Interview transcript. Maid name redacted. The mirrors were covered, all of them. She said they showed things that weren't reflections, that they were watching us back. She refused to return, even to collect her belongings. By the 1950s, only Alaric remained in the house, along with his daughter Isabel. Then aged 10, he stopped speaking to the town altogether. Then came the night of October 19, 1957. The house went dark. A strange electrical storm rolled through the hills, and the Ravencrofts vanished. No bodies, no signs of struggle. Just a house that seemed paused. Crime scene description. Officer Jonathan Dale, Ret. The clocks were all wrong. Every single one frozen at 3:11 a.m. We heard something behind the walls, like breathing, but we found nothing. Nothing except the girls' room still warm. In the upstairs hall, a portrait of the family. Their faces scratched out with something sharp. One set of eyes, Isabel's, was untouched. The estate was left untouched. The town sealed it off. A historical society tried to investigate in 1972, but one of their members, Eliza Parr, went missing during the first night of the survey. Her journal was recovered from the East Wing. Pages torn, ink smeared. Journal entry, Eliza Parr. There's a room that isn't on the blueprints. I found it behind a bookshelf. It goes down. The air changes. There's chanting. Latin, maybe. I think I saw Isabel. She hasn't aged. Her body was never recovered. Over the years, people broke in, explorers, ghost hunters, thrill seekers. Some came out shaken. Others didn't come out at all. In 1983, local archivist Margaret Wells cataloged paintings from the house. She found something disturbing. Alaric is painted with a black book in his lap. The artist unknown has etched strange runes into the paint itself. When exposed to UV light, the edges glow faintly. This isn't oil pigment. It's something else. Photographic negative, taken 1987. Image shows the dining room empty. A faint figure appears near the window. No one present during the exposure. Analyst notes, the figure resembles Isabel. Age, 10. In 2003, demolition of the estate was proposed. The town voted unanimously against it. No one wanted to know what was beneath the foundation. In March 2023, investigative podcaster Rachel Lynn launched a series called The House on Ravencroft Hill. She and her crew entered the estate with full recording gear. What they found was captured in 17 hours of footage. Only 6 hours survived. Audio recording, basement level, 2:14 a.m. Rachel, is that crying? Male voice. It's coming from behind the bricked wall. Rachel, the same wall that didn't exist on the map? SFX, scraping. Child's voice humming a lullaby. They broke through the wall. Inside. A room with a small bed. Toys. A dollhouse. Candles melted into the floor. On the wall. Childlike writing. I never left. I just forgot how to be seen. A hidden drawer contained a locket with a photo of Isabel. A tape marked Play Me tape recording. Isabel. Age unknown. They asked me to stay. They said if I stayed, I could keep the house alive, but I don't want to anymore. I want to sleep. Please, let me sleep. The team left, shaken. One member quit filmmaking. Rachel's final thoughts. Podcast outro. The Ravencroft family left behind a legacy not of wealth, but of silence, of shadows, and of a girl who gave up everything to keep something terrible asleep. Shortly after the podcast aired, Rachel received a package. Inside, a photo of Isabel, aged 70. Smiling. Standing in front of the estate. Dated March 21st, 2023. Rachel never opened another case again. To this day, no one lives in the Ravencroft estate. But each year, on October 19th, at precisely 3:11 a.m., the lights flicker on. Just for a moment. And somewhere inside, a music box plays. I never left. I just forgot how to be seen.